Hi, I'm Moody, feeling moody. It's time for a moon message. Today's moon is the full moon. It's in the sign of Capricorn. This reading is a collective reading. It's for singles. Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the collective full moon? It's a buck full moon. Answer in July. Love's the answer. That we also have that song, Love is the Message. Yes, that we should be bringing. John 4:16, God is love. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. Whoa. So sometimes people think that they can take care of other people's problems, or they expect other people to take care of their problems. Spirit says we are all independent beings. Okay. So, Two of Swords, somebody's at a stalemate. They're not in agreement. Because even though they love that person, that's not enough to solve their problems. Whoa. Queen of Wands, very attractive. Knows that they have other options, that they could go out there and find somebody in a minute. To the left. Yes. Perspectives are changing. And that's why people are brought into our lives. That's also why they leave our lives. Our perspective changes. Life changes. Reverse. Ace of Swords. Right now, somebody's not seeing something. There could be a lie, a mistruth. There could be a lack of success. Somebody can't see something. Knight of Swords, but in comes clarity. It's quick, it's fast, it's a message. It could be delivered from your angel guide, your spirit guides. It could be delivered from another person. But somehow it lets you know that it's time for a change. Love is the answer, and it starts with you being independent. Three of Pentacles. Starting to talk and collaborate with others, share ideas, exchange information to see if there's alignment. Okay? And where there isn't, you remain independent. Spirit is also saying you don't have to be the brightest light in the room. It's good to look at other lights shining. Yes, got it. Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. So somebody that you may have had difficulty with in the past does see, when God appears, everybody learns. Everybody's perspective is changed. Everybody has a different outlook. Definitely this Queen of Swords sees that she, or the King of Wands rather, sees that they need to take some fast action. They need to be direct. They need to show up ambitious, assertive, and move forward. And it's that type of energy, that type of action, because it's fast. He's pretty fast once this horse gets going. And that sword is up. He's looking for something, going after something. And that's people that are like-minded. That are independent. And their efforts, their success to date shows it. Like, they never give up. That's not to say that bad things don't happen to them, but they are achievers and they continue to strive to be independent. They never give up. That's how they obtained the 10 of Pentacles, by walking away from things that no longer serve them. Yes, Moody, there are things that no longer serve us, and this is a perfect opportunity to walk away from it, to be responsible for us. Start with us. Everything starts with us, Moody. The Ace of Cups is about us being responsible, discipline, overcoming any challenge of the past, and waiting where there's delays. Remember, the July reading is about a process. Everything takes or follows a process. And the process for July is prayer, meditation, and belief. And so while we're waiting for something to bring forth new energy, we're taking care of ourselves, we're walking away from things that no longer serve us, and we're letting our past sentiments go. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have to. In order to get something more, you have to create space to hold it, to absorb it. That means you have to let something go. It's almost like used clothes, old items. Right. I need to do that too. And that's love. That's self-love. That's also giving away to others. Lessons of Neptune. Yeah, this is some denial that love is going to solve our problems, because maybe we have a great sex life, or we really do care about each other, but maybe we don't care about ourselves enough, and that's why it's not working. Something's not working. Starting over. There's been, and you know, Neptune is in retrograde. Saturn's in retrograde. Neptune rules Pisces. Saturn rules Capricorn. Aries is involved in that too. We have Mercury, right, in the middle of July, goes retrograde. And Pluto's retrograde, Scorpion energy. So a lot of energy is pulling on us. There's this push and pull. Sometimes you have to separate to come back together. I don't know who I'm hearing that for, but I heard that. Because denying it, it's an illusion. It's deception of self. Oh, putting self, and that's what I think this is all about. That's why both of you feel uncomfortable, and the sex is good. And there is love. There is something there. But it's also time for boundaries. It's in time to detach. Lessons are at hand. Perspectives are being changed. Both of you want more. That independence becomes crucial. Somebody takes a chance. Oh yeah, they step out on faith. Yeah, they know they can't grow in their comfort zone. They know nothing is going to change if left the way it is. It's up to us to take that chance, to bring the change. Oh, I need some water. Like nothing changes, Moody, unless you do something to change it. Nothing. Yes, Spirit. Love is the answer. It starts with self-love. Working on being independent. Not being with somebody because you need them, but being with them because you want to. That's the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, somebody takes a chance and they meet up with a past life soulmate. And the past could have been a past life soulmate, but a karmic. I think this is a different type of past life soulmate. Let's get some different cards here. Tell me about this past life soulmate. Once we step out of our comfort zone. Trust Holy Spirit and go for it. What else, Spirit? Two of Cups. Damn, there's a lot of soulmate energy there. I do see you're meeting people for a lot of different reasons. Why? Because the Five of Wands then appears. And you then need discernment. So that means you're probably meeting people for relationships, for work, partnerships, people that align with you, but maybe still don't have good intentions. And there's others too in the background. Why? They're going to see immediately that you're different. One of you is stepping out. The one who's taking a chance and stepping out on faith and begins to meet other soulmates and then meets the past life soulmate that they've had many lives together with. Okay. The Emperor, the Empress. This is who we're talking about. No wonder the Five of Wands appears. They want to attack you. Uh-oh. Tell me what else. The Emperor, the Empress needs to know, Spirit. Tell me what else. Because love is the answer. It looks like they're getting ready to meet love. Someone they love, someone they need to meet to make their life complete. Okay, somebody that they meet many past lives. Release. Ooh. But somebody is brought back to reality quick. In order to get that, you've got to release. And that's what this full moon is about. Letting go of what no longer serves you, Moody. In every capacity, right? Whatever holds you back, whatever you know it needs to go. It's been revealed. That's what I'm being told. It's been revealed. Okay. It's time to take the chance. Do something different. Because right now you're stuck. That's why you need to release, and that's why you need to take the chance. Silence. The Empress, the Emperor knows when to be silent. I will tell you that. Because you have to be receptive. Come out of this deceptive energy. Sometimes it's difficult to release and become unstuck. Your perspective may have changed, but your situation didn't. So how do you bring it about, this change? How do you really release? How do you become unstuck? Some of you, that's the prayer. Is part of the process, right? Asking for direction, guidance. Ask and it shall be given. Whew. Look at this. Fresh start. Planting. Taking that step. Whatever is the baby step action for your situation at this time. Even if it's prayer. Prayer is the most important thing, right? God answers prayer. Can change a situation around like that. What else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know to get this fresh start, which involves this commitment from you two that have had many. You've had many past lives together. Love is the answer. But I feel like you got to get unstuck and release in order to get this true love. Getting unstuck, it involves material things. Some of you are married and you have assets that you now have to separate. Some of you have children. And you have to take care of pentacles, assets. Releasing yourself from that situation, because love is the answer and it starts with you. And you too will get a fresh start. Uranus is very active. It's all about your free will. Spirit says sometimes he brings an opportunity, Moody, and you're not ready. You're not ready, singles. It's like, so sometimes halfway through you change your mind, Moody. Whoa. Sometimes you don't listen. You take back your will. So it's really contingent upon us, right? We're responsible for us. And that's what Saturn reminds us. Today, we're responsible for letting go of whatever patterns, behaviors, addictions, obsessions, control, manipulation, anger, resentment, all the shadow energies that we encompass and sometimes hold on to. Yeah, freeing ourselves. That's Uranus energy. And it's going to be around for the next 7 years, I hear. So we might as well free our things from free ourselves from things that no longer serve us. And like I said before, you have to give it away. You have to be open. It can't be cluttered with past stuff, or there's no place for it to come in, and so it passes you by. These are the opportunities that are sent that we're not ready for. We're not serious. What else, Spirit? Being receptive is very important. Okay? That's why the Emperor, the Empress needs time to be quiet, to withdraw, to be silent. Somebody's in a state of actually needing to take action to release and be unstuck from a material world situation. Because this is spiritual. When you talk about past lives returning each time. But right now they're stuck in the material world. Oh. We all have free will, though. Spirit reminds us we have what we need inside of us to become unstuck, to take that action, to move towards something new. It's all about spring energy, which is a time for planting. Spirit says now is always the time. It's almost like having a child. There's no good time. It's any time. Because children are blessings. Okay? Sometimes we get blessings and we don't know what to do with them. What else, Spirit? All right. So let's talk about I want to talk about this. Just give me some more cards. Oh, let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. What do you want to talk about here? What do you want to talk about? New deck. Okay. Children are a gift. Yeah. Spirit's reiterating that. That's the first thing before I even saw what the card was saying. But the card's saying what's coming in, I did ask about that, is a gift to you. Right? It starts off with a date. And then somehow words aren't even spoken, but you two know. And it's a surprise, but yet you knew it was coming. Right. I also see somebody having difficulty letting go. It's kind of creepy. You've already blocked them, but they are stalking you. That's not in your mind. That's really happening. Okay? Single. It's hard. Sometimes they have difficulty letting you go. Sometimes you have difficulty letting go. But that's exactly what Spirit is saying. You've got to let go of this past in order to prepare for this gift that's coming in. Once you become independent and start by loving yourself, doing what's best for you. Okay, what else? What else? Singles. So it's about somebody newly becoming single. Yeah. Self-love. Didn't I say it? The Ace of Cups. Self-awareness, self-treatment, setting new intentions, accepting the situation as it is, being responsible, right? Absolutely. Being responsible for yourself, being disciplined once you make a decision, sticking with it, and then the challenges that are thrown at you, just overcoming them. That's when you've grown, matured, and that's when new opportunities appear. This person searching for you does have regrets that they let you go, that they treated you the way they did. Maybe they realized they took advantage in some way by leaning on you too much, expecting you always to be there. There's some type of guilt and shame. There's regrets. They could show up unexpectedly at your door, or you may hear from them sometime in the future, in the near future, right? Yeah, it could be an earth sign too. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be an earth sign. Either way, this reading can be about you, them, a combination of both. Okay, the future, right now, what's going on, what happened in the past, what needs to happen in the present to get to the future. I'm going to leave it there. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Until the next moon phase, namaste.